If you want to better understand yourself and how to better interact with others, you need to understand your values. That's why the Minimalists created a free, downloadable, and printable values worksheet that will help you identify all of your different values and the obstacles that are in your way. Head on over to theminimalists.com/V to download your free values worksheet today. Enjoy.
The Minimalists.
As a manager, I feel obligated to attend after-hours networking events, usually happy hours, that my employer hosts. I saw that as my emperor hosts.
I have manager as manger, so there's all kinds of stuff going on here.
I have social anxiety and do not drink, so these events have led to panic attacks on more than one occasion. How do I permanently say no without risking my job?
Step one.
Actually, I have a story.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of employees at a certain point, and I threw a Christmas party because that's what I thought good managers did. They threw Christmas parties. And I probably had 15 or 20 employees. And I expected everyone to be there, and I didn't even in my head. I didn't think it was mandatory. I just expected everyone to be there.
Yeah.
But then 5 of them were like, "Yeah, we're not coming." And I'm like, how can you not come? It's gonna be a good time. Blah 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 blah. They're like, my job is to sell cell phones. My job is not to come to your Christmas party.
Yeah.
And I was like,
sorry, I scheduled you for this party. You have to be here.
Right. But you know what? They're absolutely right.
Yes.
And that's how I saw. I was like, oh, they have a very good point. My feelings aren't going to be hurt because they don't want to associate with me any more than they have to. They're not obligated to associate with me. So answering this question head on for Jessica, you are not obligated to go to these things. And if they make you feel guilty about it, that's them projecting their own guilt.
Yes.
That has nothing to do with you. Stop going to the freaking parties.
And even if you're obligated, meaning they require it, you're still not obligated. There are always other options.
And let's take it to the extreme. Let's say they fire you. They find some way to fire you because you're not associating with them. Great. They're forcing you into finding a better situation because right now, if that's the case, they're going to fire you. They're going to be like, well, she's not a team player, and we're going to find some, oh, you came in 5 minutes late, you're fired, whatever it is.
Yeah.
What I hear them saying is that they expect you to show up, have anxiety attacks without any compassion for you. Mm-hmm. And if you don't do that, you're fired, which you don't want to work there anyway if that's the case.
You're talking about toxic expectations, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And by the way, I would say all expectations are toxic to some degree.
Sure.
But what we're talking about here is a high degree of toxicity. If you don't come to my Christmas party, I will think poorly of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a toxic environment.
Yep.